All right, guys. Well, it looks like we're back, and today, just doing another quick podcast. I'm really glad to have you here. Today, we're talking about what happens when you clean your room. My name's John, and here we go. So, I listened to Jordan Peterson quite a few times, and one of the things he continues to talk about is cleaning your room. And so, I decided to do it at some point in my life, and I really found it to be a really remarkable experience, and I'm going to tell you why. A lot of times, life can be messy, and sometimes the place where we live, I think our habits really influence how our immediate environment is. And so, if we have a habit of not taking things seriously and not bringing things to completion and leaving things unfinished, well, then it's really highly probable, I think, that our immediate environment would also look that way. There would be unfinished projects and just things not put away properly. And so I really think that our room can sometimes be an interesting reflection of how we treat our lives and the habits that we have. And so one of the things that I found that was really awesome when I started cleaning my room is, one, I actually got rid of a lot of things I don't need. And I actually learned quite a bit about myself in terms of what it is that I actually value and what I actually want to keep around in my life. And for me, I discovered that I'm not really someone to hold on to sentimental things that don't serve any sort of functional value other than they were cool at one point or I used to like them. And for some sentimental reason, I don't want to get rid of them. And I don't say that to knock anybody who's sentimental. Everyone's different. We all have different values. I'm simply saying what mine are. And so I realized that I didn't really want to keep around things that weren't doing any good anymore or were not servicing anything. And I actually learned a lot about organizing too and condensing things into smaller groups so that it wouldn't take up as much space. And as a result of that, each time I would do it, once every 3 months, I would have more and more space in my room, and it was awesome. So one of the things that I've actually learned that I'll talk about along a lot of my YouTube channel is the idea that you should clean out your room once every 3 months, because you might think that you want to keep something at some point, but then you let it sit, and then if you leave it for 3 months and you do nothing with it for 3 months, it doesn't benefit you, it doesn't interact with your life, you don't use it, you don't even know it's there, you forget about it for 3 months. The next time you clean your room, you might be more inclined to get rid of it once you've decided that it doesn't serve any sort of real purpose in your life. And that can be really, really powerful in terms of cleaning out things that you don't actually need or use. And if you build a habit of doing that in one thing, you might actually be able to transfer that habit into other things in your life. And that's ultimately why this is really, really powerful, because, habits can cross over into different areas of your life sometimes. And also, it really just gives you a feeling of strength and confidence to know that you can take charge and organize what you have. Not always looking at what other people have and making excuses and saying you don't have enough, but really just take charge of what it is you do have, value what you possess, and value it enough to actually take on, the responsibility of organizing it and keeping it well looked after, even if it's not a lot. I don't have a lot of stuff, but, being able to organize it is empowering in a way to know that, yeah, I can do this, I can organize things, I can organize my life in a way that works for me. And again, that confidence can transfer into other areas of my life. And also just helps to see clearly when everything's a mess. Sometimes you can't see what it is you're looking for. Like, it's tough to find a small item in a messy room, especially if it's buried under stuff. And again, this goes back to sort of transferring habits into other parts of your life. If you keep cleaning up and cleaning out the junk and organizing, you'll be able to find things a lot faster. And also, I just find it very beneficial for everyday clarity to know exactly where my things are. I know that in this particular bin, I will find X, Y, and Z. In this part of the closet, I'll find X or whatever. And, it really just helps because I one, I can save time when I'm looking for stuff, and two, it just helps. It just brings some sort of peace of mind to know that you can actually know where things are, and not worry about it. And so that's one. Those are like some of the main reasons that I can really encourage people to want to clean your room, is that it's really really beneficial. It's been really beneficial for me. Every single time I've done it, I've gotten rid of more and more things that I didn't need, which is amazing. It also helps me be non-materialistic as well, and focus more on important things in my life, as well as just saving money. Because once I start cleaning out things that I don't need, I sort of realize how much money I spend on stuff that I don't need, and that realization can then go into in future purchases. You can ask yourself, am I going to use this in 3 months? Am I just going to throw this out later? Do I really need this? And that that mentality can be very very helpful for saving money, especially if you're someone who spends money a lot and you have trouble saving. Asking yourself those kinds of questions can be really helpful when you're getting starting out. And so yeah, those are my main reasons for not wanting to have a cluttered room and deciding to take charge and clean it. You can learn lots about yourself. The clarity is helpful, and it can potentially help you save money as well. So I think that's where I'm going to end it there. I really really appreciate you coming along and listening to one of my mini talks, and look forward to making lots of other content for you guys. So I'll see you next time. Have an awesome day.